Hello, my name is Imani White. I'm doing my presentation on how to present. The other people in my group are Lorenzo and Nicholas Thomas. Well, his last name is Thomas. This presentation is going to be on how to present. So we're going to give you a few ideas on how to present and things you need to know. To start a presentation, there should be an information introduction. So let everybody know exactly what's going to be talked about in the presentation. Talk about the main points in a logical sequence, purposely conclusion, and smooth transitions in between each PowerPoint or each topic that you're going to be talking about. Software that should be used involved in the presentation, I believe that the PowerPoint is probably the easiest way to present, because you can add slides, you can add as much information as you want, you can have photos, and it just makes it a lot easier to use that to have a good presentation. There's also Prezi, but PowerPoint is probably my favorite. You should always have good visuals. Good visuals are things that will catch the audience attention, but not to take too much attention away from the presenter itself and the information that they're giving. It needs to relate to the topic that's being talked about, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. So visuals are good. Just make sure they're good visuals. That'll help your presentation go well. How much practice should you practice in the presentation? You should practice a lot. I personally practice a lot in front of my mom or my boyfriend or in the mirror itself, especially when it's a big presentation, because you want to make sure you know what you talk about, you're comfortable talking about what you're talking about, and that way everything flows. So you should have good practice, good body language, vocal tone, and content. Always prepare ahead of time. Make sure you know exactly what you're going to talk about in your presentation, because if you don't know what you're going to talk about, then you just go up there, you start to stutter, you get nervous, and you feel like everybody's just watching you, which they are. But if you know what you're talking about, it won't be that big of a deal. Always smile, always act like you're having a good time, and things like that. When dressing for a presentation in front of people, dress like you're going to an interview, or something that'll look really, really nice in front of the audience or your teacher. Or if they don't have a code, you still want to dress like you're going to an interview, with a suit, tie, or nice dress, or a cute little top and hair done and things like that. When ending the presentation, you want to leave the audience with a lasting impression of what you talked about. So that way they kind of have an idea what you talked about, and maybe they want to learn a little bit more about what your presentation is about. This is done by having a good conclusion. So having a good conclusion is bringing everything to an end and having a good impact on everything that you've already covered in the presentation. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. When being a presenter, always have fun, always smile, always look good, and know your information. Thank you.